Hi, Megan, Ashley, and Corey. I'm Rebecca Copeland, and I am applying for your opening of your part-time health coach. And what intrigued me to apply was your company's philosophy about empowering your clients. That's been my focus with my business for the last 10 years. I originally named my business Own Your Wellness, empowering people to be the owner of their wellness. I also really appreciate and like the fact that you guys have a medical background. I always had this vision of working with a doctor and being the coach of the designated lifestyle changes plan. One of my sayings is knowing doesn't equate to doing, and that's where I come in. I help people do. Let's see, my top strengths. So first, my qualifications. I am a certified health coach. I got my certification through the Health Coaching Institute. I'm also a certified holistic cancer coach through beatcancer.org. I am an attunement practitioner, which is an energy medicine practice about bringing the vibration of love through the sacred endocrine system. And lastly, I'm a yoga teacher. I fell in love with my yoga practice and absolutely wanted to learn, deepen my practice. Not necessarily be a teacher, but I definitely wanted to deepen my practice. And I like to say that I almost have my splits 5 years later. And my other strengths, just my personality. I consider myself a big heart and a big ear. People really need to be heard. As we all know, and you know, people are struggling with their wellness. And it's about meeting them exactly where they're at. It's not forcing them into a box. We're all forced into boxes as it is. And this is meeting them exactly where they are, right? Exactly where they are, and providing them those small tips and tricks that will get them moving and committed to their lifestyle changes. And I also, just my own well-being. I started working on myself 10 years ago with my lifestyle because I had turned 40 and my health was in the toilet, and I wanted to feel better. I have 4 kids, and being a burnt out mom was not working. So fast forward 10 years later, and couldn't be happier with all the changes I've made. And then lastly, on the what motivates me or what inspires me from a personal and professional development. So from a personal, it's about knowing myself. Everything that I've done these last 10 years has been getting to know who Rebecca is. And each one of my certifications or the trainings that I've done or that I've engaged in has all been a journey to discovery of self. It's kind of part of yoga, is discovery of self. I continue to take the attunement training every year. It's my 5th year. I have another attunement training that I'm taking with another community. So it's just constant getting to know who I am. And that helps me understand people better as well. And then lastly, from a professional, I'm a lifelong learner. I call myself a student of life or a practitioner of life. My yoga teacher once said that life is 99% practice and 1% theory. So it's like every day you get to get up and practice again. So I love getting information. I just went to a wellness presentation through my Juice Plus community, and we talked about acidic body versus alkaline body, and that the body will make itself alkaline. And one of those components is calcium. And so it's going to pull that calcium out of the bone, which is going to contribute to not such good bone health. So I'm coming up on my 5 minutes. I feel like it's a lot to get in 5 minutes, but it's a little bit about who I am. I believe I strongly would be a great candidate for your team, not only with my wellness background, but my previous background. I was an implementation manager for the finance sector. And I feel like those two combined, it's jackpot. So I look forward to hearing from you and learning more about your business and how I can be a superstar on your team. Have a wonderful weekend.